God. Let's get this going. See how quick it takes me to get the 50 head-to-head ones. It's gonna take me all freaking day, and I know it. But or I'll probably play until football comes on and then get back on after football.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Atlanta. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now Patterson to start the drive.
Somebody else thinking they're good because they can call dime defense.
The 35. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On 1st down, going back to Patterson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. 1st and 10, it's Patterson.
Come on, bro. As soon as you stop getting those dumb blocks, I'm just going to keep running it on you all day long.
If you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field,
out of
and
the way,
keeping a long drive going.
Never had success doing it yet.
Again, Patterson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Britton Brown taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Aviators put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown,
I'm
here's
bowman.
Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw.
We're going. Probably you got a quarterback still going. That's what scares me.
Play action this time for
I don't mean anything.
And that is caught. Touchdown Falcons.
Devontae and Allaire, it's all going to depend on what Allaire does for me.
Extra point away now from tying this ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Yeah, my opponent did just throw a tutty on me.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone.
Oh my!
He is out of bounds as they'll start.
Yeah, he has the best kicker in the game, like the highest overall.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
If I did like one juke move right there, I'm gone. But I had a brain fart and just stood there like a bump on a log.
Simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. They'll give it to Patterson.
You grab him by the mouth.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Patterson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Running right, here's Brown. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Okay.
They'll give it here to Brown. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Britton Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
I really hope the party chat's not being broadcasted on my stream. Let me check.
And this is blocked. The Falcons have it.
Yeah, honestly.
Right down Broadway. He's at the 40. The 20. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
I'll take all the publicity I can get.
There was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this. And they returned it all the way.
I got to start going for 2 every time I score.
Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
Isaiah, you're...
Offense out there for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute.
Yeah.
You got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld.
And he fires one that's intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, this guy thinks he can just air it out all day on me, and he paid for it.
They're begging their defense now to keep them from
Honestly, I'm like the Seattle defense about 10 years ago when they were good.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
That is about right. 10 years ago, 2012.
2nd and 8. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short.
I'm not
of
kicking
first down.
this. He wants me
They'll
to.
get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. On play action, they'll throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 6-yard line.
I mean, maybe if his DB wouldn't face through my receiver when I throw the ball, I'd have caught that.
A good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman.
Man, this guy's really sweating his freaking balls off for this one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Oh, my God.
This is caught. It's Crabtree.
And he hit it again. Like, what is my corner doing?
Michael Crabtree.
I play off coverage. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be playing these guys if I wasn't ranked in Legend in head-to-head. Some guy from the Raiders played like a while ago for him. I think Jim Plunkett maybe is his name.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to go.
That's caught out left side by Casper. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
Stop this guy's play.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 27, Herbert. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. It got his man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Are you kidding me?
First down, the run with Lynch. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't know if it was center.
On first down, it's Herbert. That's caught at the 2. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone.
Yeah, this guy can have this one.
I thought he at least scored. Fuck no, he wants to be a cocksucker the whole time. Let him be a cocksucker. Just don't give him the ball. He'll end up getting sad and quit.
Did you say any,
Oh, I called him every racial name I could think of.
I figured with the username.
Like the looks of
Yep,
that.
you're welcome.
Well,
I say over there being
our,
a little
our
sneaky.
center's
Look at me,
the
bro. there that time.
Of course we were.
I swear.
Well, I got team tag. I want to get at least one dungeon. We'll go for it. We'll have probably more chances.
Hey, here we go. Let's go for it. Here it is.
That's too high.
Oh my god.
You know what?
That was. Oh yeah.
Shoot the
Hey,
damn ball.
Oh.
Shoot the damn ball, lady. Allie.
Hey, oh my god.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Oh, he's gonna be involved on that.
What's he up for?
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He'll look to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. Touchdown! Cordero Patterson. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Antlers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Yeah, where did William go?
And that'll carry over the back line of the
I don't
end
know
zone
where he
for a
went.
touchback. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's going to look deep down the field. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Patterson again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Play action now, Vic. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott.
CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was, or whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first three, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Back to throw now on first down. And he'll complete this one to Patterson.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
A right side run with Patterson.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Falcons grab it. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And Vic's throw there incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of that way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Flushed out right.
That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Third down, here's Patterson.
And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down.
One more shot. Just keep giving him the ball. Between him and Brady, let's see what he's going to do.
They will indeed go for it. Vic.
I'm in the corner. I can shoot these.
Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Really?
Patterson running between the tackles. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Vic goes play action. He finds his man, incomplete. That's Gardner. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
The big dude is going to have no space.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
On second down, a run with Patterson.
And able to work his way down to the 16.
47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They keep it on the ground, but this, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. He's at the 50. 30, past the 20, and they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Antlers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Nike is signing Bronny James. Who gives a crap, bro? LeBron ain't going to the Suns.
Now after the touchdown,
LeBron's gonna have his own LA team.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I said he's gonna own his own LA team. He can name it whatever he wants. I don't care.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Michael Vick. Carrying one deep for Crabtree. He's got it at the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Vick now. Forced out to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I have like a 92 post fade too. I don't know why.
You're fucking kidding.
Oh, fucking cool.
I just wanted to run away down.
Hey,
I don't know if I'm gonna beat you in fantasy, Cole.
It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be real close.
Okay then, Kobe, what your little bad, boy?
I'm only
did
up.
we or did we not just last night practice that?
The fundamentals.
Cause I'm only up barely 5 points. Not even.
Get him with that beautiful up and under.
I'm kind of hoping Adams has about 200 yards and a touchdown, maybe.
I hope he has like 60 yards and blows his ACL.
I need Derek Carr to have 400 yards passing, Darren Waller to have 2 touchdowns, and Darren Carlson to have.
I think you're gonna have like 50,000.
Why?
28 and 10. Hell no.
Imagine doing all that and missing.
Well, like I said, I had a good game. Just lost.
Honestly, we all had a pretty decent game if we would have just fucking had a big game. It's not very often I go 2 of 3 from downtown.
We'll get them next time.
We really did outshoot them, though. Look at that. We had 9 more turnovers because that dude had fucking 8 of them. Brady, good job leading the team in assists and turnovers.
Isaiah led 2 assists.
Oh my God, Isaiah with the double-double.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
We also only took 44 shots. We were 58.
Pick him on a
Really
message
got-
that dude and tell
Ryan will not get banned.
Please leave. Kid. No, we gotta leave.
yeah, we're definitely leaving. I'm not playing with that guy again.
What the slow down with him?
I will literally drag my balls
Off what?
through an entire field of broken glass just to hear Amy fart through the walkie-talkie.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
Maybe Aiden or this guy.
And we are underway from Houston.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Pussy, some pussy have you.
Why is this an NBA cheese?
Choose it.
NBA cheese shit. What do you want?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Looking to throw. This one left side caught by Patterson. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing, but in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
All right, I'm going to stay in here. I'm going to go. Check me when you play this back. I'm going to see Jameson.
They're going to try and throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
Because I don't have the game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Probably
After the
will.
pick 6, they go right back to
The
the
way I'm
air.
playing right now.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. He rifles
No
one
way, he
that's
just kicks it
intercepted.
through me.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. They still can't get him. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown.
I don't get how this is happening right now.
I think Joey's laugh is probably my favorite of anything. Is it pretty good?
Let's go. So we get to play fucking wreck here. Jesus Christ.
What?
Well, if you suck my pussy, baby, I suck your dick. We're just waiting on NBA cheese shit. Get over
I'm
here.
inviting the squad.
He's literally in our squad. He's standing over there with this fucking lizard. Get over here.
What do you mean? There's only 3 of us here now.
There's 4 of us.
Isaiah's
With Charles
standing here
Davis,
in the
as
ref's
always,
waiting on
I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about
Protect them.
storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has, and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from Las Vegas. This one fielded at the 5.
When are you going to be home?
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Oh, it's good. We didn't get a big one.
They go play action here on first down. And that one going to come up short. No throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. He wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Devontae Smith at 18, still hasn't touched 0.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Why, would you go to the bar for your cooking? Yeah, a big drive here, Thursday.
Pride, what's up there? Big guys or what?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They'll go. It's Patterson. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 18 on the play. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to the ground now. Patterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. On 1st down, going back to Patterson. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gardner. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Patterson. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll run with Patterson.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Running right, here's Brown. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Britton Brown
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Antlers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
What is this fucking doing? What are you doing? No, that was a me.
Okay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Take it in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
I mean, you just look like a team out there. He's not bad. He's got no good. I'm just trying to get it. Ready, come on, man. Come on.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
They'll go again with Patterson.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Cordero Patterson from 17 yards out.
And the Antlers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
MFing yoke, bruh.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Yes. It actually kind of does smell like something burning.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
If you're down and ready to pound, I'm always
taking in at the 3.
Always here.
Well, now how about this return? And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Yeah, just like Isaiah, if he doesn't try to make a deal with me for Tyreek Hill.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So, on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free.
Boomin,
and there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't go for team take. Just shows what kind of player you are.
Not in it for the long run.
don't worry, I'll try to play him too. Since you can't cover.
I just need to start jumping. I don't know why I jump so much.
Right down the center. Oh.
I was late. That's my bad. Corner base.
I was trying to draw him out. Fuck.
Chicken.
Oh my fucking god, baby. I know you want to leave. I know I let him assist last game, and you want to lose the assist, but you can shoot the ball.
Bro!
Panthers fire Matt Rule, still owe him over
Isaiah,
$40
you know
million.
you can't do that. You're beating him in assist right now.
I don't give a fuck about it.
Care about stats.
Not really.
No.
He's a LeBron fan. You know he's a stat pattern.
Oh, I like LeBron too.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game.
Apparently I'm
Let's
playing
get right
Jay
to it.
Jettis. Oh yeah. I could go for another one of those. I could go for another one of those parties we were at Friday night.
From the 6. It takes this near the 25.
Go
Just a
for-
little pass there. Call it the 26.
Go for a couple more bush lights if you know what I mean. Beatty beatty.
People got a ball every time you pump fake.
Me fucking too. One fake when he's wide open. Bitch, you thought.
William, I'm never going no color like I did.
Why? Is there too much weed there for you?
No, there's too many fucking other
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete.
Yeah.
That's Gardner. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Obviously, I know what you
12
mean.
yards on the game.
I mean, I didn't
Great
think there was
start
going to be
for
that many
this
people there
offense.
either.
That was a nice
In
run
terms of that age
What the
group.
receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now this throw
That's a
caught
cover
left
3
side.
dot, bro.
And touchdown.
And the funny thing is, there's people from like the local fire company there. If they get
And the
freaking,
Aviators go down
if the
the
fire
field
company
and
ever
just
finds out
two
they were there,
plays to
especially
take the
drinking with
early
underage
lead.
people. Oh god.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
Oh
Now
hell,
after
we're
the
very
touchdown,
close.
here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Eating ass.
On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The only thing that's gonna happen is the Steelers missing the playoffs.
Who are you a fan of?
That time gets old after a while. Damn, man.
Who are you a fan of, William?
The best motherfucking team in the NFL. That's who.
The Bulls?
On first down, Wentz.
No, actually, not even.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Actually.
Coverage and decided to test them early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Who it is? You're just gonna
To
say that.
throw again on second down. Wentz.
Yeah, boy.
This is brought in by Casper. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So on the other side of the field,
You're not
now
wrong.
It's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
You guys
Shotgun now for Wentz.
We actually do.
That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. First and 10, it's Patterson.
Okay.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. first and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown.
Just sweat to make it in. He's not gonna.
We're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Really down right now.
Wentz going to throw. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this
sir.
Nowhere to go with it.
I run only the most elite
Coaching and
defense.
execution come into play because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
And he will
Wow, come on, man. I really had this guy for a loss. Patterson breaks one tackle and nobody else is there for it. It's crazy. Maybe the AI would dive at him. I think the AI should have auto dive.
Each team's had it.
It's
Each
terrible.
team is scored 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Cool, you want Tyreek Hill?
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Because he's the best receiver in the NFL right now.
He'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Look at his quarterback.
Two is literally coming back this week.
For their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle.
I'm going to get called for him to wiggle man downfield.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Aviators have taken the lead.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Detroit Pistons, best team in the NBA.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
How do you like terrible teams?
This one fielded at the 5.
Because I never had to deal with... Hey. I never had to deal with having high expectations and then being let down.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows in their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Big
Coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away.
You got to boost your own confidence out here sometimes.
On 2nd and 10.
You got to do what you got to do.
He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Straight ahead, Patterson.
And he can only manage to get a
he
couple.
makes millions off of
2nd and
saying
8
that.
coming up.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. We're down 9.
Here's Patterson again. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason when we went to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble.
Boston broke LeBron. He's in Cleveland. That's why they a little bitch.
Yeah, and then we went to the
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. They'll drop to throw. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Patterson.
Actually, your mom has diabetes in her fucking ass.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running
we're not all Albert Einstein like you are, apparently.
Nice play for the offense.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just
I know I could be, but I'm a failure, so.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with a former Viking, Cordarrelle Patterson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh, why is this guy quitting?
Probably because he's scared of that defense you play.
He honestly is, bro. He honestly is.
Your fucking mouth.
Snapchat from Rostall, another young man that got lucky that he didn't die.
That's the only type of people that Snapchat use, young men.
Okay.
Bitch, please.
Okay.
Looking like a theme again out there.
That's because our fearless leader's back.
Yeah, it's blue hair.
Not looking like a team on defense, I'll tell you that.
Getting the rest of my peanut butter melt away.
Brady, do not feed him the ball if he doesn't play defense.
Alright, I already got
So
your
if I were you unwrapping one more peanut butter
Peter Marker.
Sorry, I kinda get scared when I say it.
The strip.
I know y'all little dirty ass wanted some head.
Hey, someday, very nice to meet. Oh, I love it.
Of course, my one breakaway that I might be able to score again. I have not scored since the first fucking quarter.
It ain't about to change either, bitch.
How times you've been playing good, because the last couple times he's played, you've had like 87 turnovers.
Oh, that did. Oh my God, Cole, you're
If that would have fucking hit him, I would have been so fucking pissed. Throw me a lob. Now.
I got you.
I've already unwrapped that thing.
Familiar faces
all around.
That side.
Yeah, that is familiar. That motherfucker scoring 28 in the first 3 quarters.
I wish this window wasn't so dirty.
I wish you could shoot.
Hey, you got more rebounds than me. So it's okay.
That's the only 6 and 9 you're gonna get for a long time.
Probably. It's in your
That
bro.
happening is, it's nice. Well, it still happens. It's like we're getting a bonus round. We have a trade.
Oh God, that's hilarious. Yeah, bud. Huh? I'm buying 2 guys.
I put on my jewelry just to go to the bottega.
Pretty significant injury
We
here
really just
for
let
the
that go
Seattle
there?
Seahawks starting running back
Oh,
Rashad
fucking
Penny. Really has impressed over the course of the last year. Could be out for this season after fracturing his fibula, I'm told. He's going to have an MRI
Why doesn't
today
sound like
to
you
determine
listen to
whether or not he
Jeffrey
needs
Dahmer
surgery for
fucking do
associated
NFL
damage,
reports?
but surgery is likely. So it may be
That was a foul.
time for the Seahawks. The first coaching move of the 2022
No, it's
season
because
has happened.
small
The Carolina
forwards come out of
Panthers have
nowhere.
fired head coach Matt Rule after just over 2 seasons. He leaves with an 11.
Brady, you were shooting okay. Alright, Michael Jordan?
Bitch. Get off my toes. Take it in, I swear to God.
The Carolina Panthers as if the firing of Matt Rule was not enough. Sources
you're
say
right there.
Mayfield suffered a high ankle sprain
So fast, I would have
in
been.
Sunday's ugly loss to the San
Oh my
Francisco
God.
49ers. years, which we're going to see probably tomorrow or the next day based on tests how long he's officially out, but he's expected to be out. So P.J. Walker now in line to start for Carolina. It is not just Matt Rule that has been fired in Carolina. Sources say Phil Snow, his defensive coordinator, who led such a successful unit over the first little bit of this year, has also been fired now.
Rocky donkey donkey.
Oh my god. Yes, shoot and take. Oh my god.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Oh, yeah.
And we are underway
Oh, my
in Las Vegas.
word, the landlord must be out back trying to burn us out of the house. Jeez.
Taking in at the 3.
I was wondering if you guys were taking meth with me.
And able to get this.
Well, I mean, were you there this morning? We were whipping up something. I knew I smelled something outside getting my garbage. I didn't know it was you.
Well, I mean, some of us have to have a job.
Yeah. Hey, I only mooch. I don't pretend to be nothing. I don't proclaim I'm a big streamer.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's a defense.
Oh yeah.
Timeout here. Step aside here.
Got the whole fucking crowd laughing.
I hear everybody laughing but you, so it must be.
It wasn't that bad, but it could have been better.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Vic. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there.
This guy just tried to go bombs away.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Vic with the incompletion there on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around. I've seen him bring balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
4th down, Vic. Looking deep for Crabtree.
Burnt that time.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to
Get the guy in the 4th and 1 and he fucking throws a bomb.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Toss play. This is Eric Dickerson. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
Yes, sir. Ted Hendricks is a dude.
And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play.
We got caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
On play action, they'll throw.
You need to do that shit again where one person goes and the other guy's running.
Oh, he's got a man, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Give him 30 yards there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
God damn it, I fucking hate people.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The result only
Hold on.
And it's 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far.
And he will take this one for a touchdown. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Antlers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Really?
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Shit, bro. I gotta play Detox by the Baby. That song's stuck in my head right now.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Detox.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. From the gun, Vic. He's got a man. It's the tight end, Casper.
That's so bad. Casper ain't that dude. I dive at him and can't get the dive tackle. This guy goes the same fucking play and repeatedly gets it.
Brady, are you closing the game?
Extra point up and good by Succo. And we are tied at 7.
They won't let me and Brady quit. They'll let me later.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 75 yards. And the Antlers have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I think they did. Like, I think they did get off.
On that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now here's Vick. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with some.
Oh, wow. Come on.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Come on, that's so bad. I gotta leave the party because they're not even on here anymore.
This, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Be able to do that
taken down right at the 10-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
Not calling a little
toss play so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Dickerson trying the right side. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Inside give to Dickerson. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Rolling to his left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
And now this is intercepted.
He did not pick that. That was in my hands, bro. Oh, Justin, you're not going to set coverage all day.
At their own 47-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. Off the play fake, Vic.
Oh, come on, bro. I got you, homie. You ain't rolling out. Come on, dog. You ain't rolling.
The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Vic readies to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards and a first down.
What?
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
You can have all day, bro.
Vic's throw.
Congratulations, you just wasted all that time.
Another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. It's a play fake. Now Vic.
You're gonna have to pass it.
Trying to improvise.
Field goal gets you nowhere here. You're still losing.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Congratulations,
so
I did my
1
job.
second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Succop's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.